Are you struggling with merging resources in Spring Data REST? You're not alone. Today, we're diving into a common issue that developers face when using custom controllers with the patch method. I totally get it. It can be incredibly frustrating when your custom controller doesn't behave as expected, especially when you're trying to merge an entity with a resource. You're definitely in the right place to find a solution. Here's the specific question we're addressing. One user asked, how can I ensure that my custom controller merges the resource with the entity correctly when using the patch method? This is a common scenario, and it can be tricky to navigate. So what's happening here? When you send a patch request, Spring Data REST typically retrieves the original object from the database, applies the changes, and saves it. However, with a custom controller, you might end up with null fields instead of the merged object. Let's explore how to fix that. Stay with me. By the end of this video, you'll have a clear understanding of how to set up your custom controller to work seamlessly with patch requests, and I promise you'll feel empowered to tackle this issue. To address the issue of receiving a merged object in the custom controller, the user should first ensure that the Spring Data REST configuration is set up correctly. This involves making sure that the necessary dependencies for Spring Data REST and HateOS are included in the project. Next, the user should implement a custom patch handler. This handler will intercept the patch requests and merge the incoming resource with the existing entity from the database before passing it to the update method. After implementing the custom patch handler, the user needs to register it with the Spring Data REST configuration. This ensures that the custom logic is applied whenever a patch request is made. Finally, the user should test the implementation by sending a patch request with both content types, application/JSON patch JSON and application HAL plus JSON. This will confirm that the merged object is received correctly in the update method. Fun fact, did you know that the patch method was introduced in HTTP 1.1? It's a powerful tool for making partial updates without sending the entire resource. Now let's look at the answers provided by other users. One user explored the Spring sources, but couldn't find a suitable solution. They created a Jira issue for further assistance. As a workaround, they suggest creating a custom controller that uses persistent entity resource as a parameter. This controller should include both the ID and repository placeholders in its path. Here's a pro tip. Always test your endpoints with tools like Postman or curl to ensure that your patch requests are working as intended. This can save you a lot of headaches down the line. And there you have it. With these steps, your custom controller should now merge resources correctly when handling patch requests. If you found this video helpful, please subscribe for more tips and tricks on Spring Data REST.